That should be good, right? Okay. What's up, you guys? It's Aniki, and I'm back to do another live stream for you guys, another vlog for you guys, okay? Before anybody gets in the room, I'm here. I'm trying to like, hey, Hopper, hey, hey, hey. You like my new hair? Thank you. I just took out the weave. That's it. But yeah, so I was going to say before we get anybody in the room, I'm going to clean up. But we have Hopper in here. Shouts out to my mod. But yeah, I'm definitely going to clean up my workstation. And then I just want to come back and show you guys an update on the piece that we were working on and try to finish up some cool stuff for you guys, really quickly for you guys. Little small stuff, and then of course work on the main piece that we should have been finished. And what else? In other news, Formation, the piece that I have created, has been recombed today, so I'm very happy about that. Definitely just kind of gives me the motivation to, just keep going. Like, no matter how difficult things may get, no matter how certain persons may try to come up against you with their word curses, and just, the naysayers. And again, this is more like in a general sense, right? In a general sense. Like, no matter any of that stuff in life, throughout life, I'm just very grateful to have the opportunity to create with my hands and to share my craft, share my gifts with the world, and people actually dig it, actually like it. So I'm wearing some lipstick today, but I'm not really sure if I'm really digging how loud it is. I think I should have toned it down or chosen another color. I like it against my skin, and I feel like it matches my dress. And I threw on this choker here with this accent, but I don't know. I may or may not wipe it off. I feel like I look like a clown. If ain't nobody gonna say it, I'm gonna say it. Yeah, I don't think I like this. What was she thinking? I thought it looked cute. It looks cute like when I was getting ready. I'm like, oh, it looks cute. But now I'm like, oh, no, nah. We can tone that down. All the way down. But yeah, you guys, no lashes today. There we go. It's cute. That's cute. That's cute. It was way too loud. Hello, everybody. I have on my glasses. Hi. I'm eating my weight in chocolate. That's nice. What kind of chocolate? You're beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm trying to tone down this loud lipstick I decided to wear. Okay. All right. So I'm going to set a goal today. Give me a second. Hi. Let me set a goal. I guess I use the exit mode. 20. Let's do timer. Let's do, what time is it? It's 3:51 right now. Okay. Hold on, charm. Free. Mystery. Nice. Okay, nice. Hey, Cody, bring the camera closer. I'm gonna be creating art today, so how's that? How's that? Hi, everybody. Hi, Josh. Okay, so you guys, on the last live, so I got all my mica pigments back in my can. Oop. I got them all back in my can. Okay. Yesterday when we were on the live, thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so much. When we were on the live, you guys, yesterday we created some fun pieces, right? I did some epoxy resin. Thank you for your gifts. We did some epoxy resin yesterday and we worked with some colors. Thank you so much, you guys. And look at this. I just want to come and show you guys the update on the epoxy and the wooden chips that we decided to use. So check this out, you guys. Look at the sheen. We used 3 different colors. We used Mystery Violet. We used Orchard. And what else did we use? I can't remember. But trust that we used it. Trust that we used it. Look at that. And this one is going in the opposite direction. Okay. So what I'm thinking about doing, you can use these as bookends. You can use this as like little placards. But what I think I'm about to do is, thank you guys so much. What I think I'm about to do is put some double-sided tape on this. And yeah. So if you guys like these kinds of things, if you want me to make you a commission piece, again, all my work is spiritual, faith-based. I am a believer on this channel. I do love the Lord. So if you like that kind of thing, if you're into that, thank you so much, Ronnie. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Then, yeah, definitely inquire on how to do so using the information in the bio and the about section. Woo, confetti. Thank you, guys. Okay. I guess I already made my goal. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. All right. Now, not only did we do those, we also made some little geode pieces, which I want to get into in a quick second, but I also want to show you guys these really quickly. I've had these for a while, and I have not decided what to do with them. So I think I'm going to make some little brooches out of them. I want to keep the integrity of the heart. I really don't want to penetrate the gold flake there. So I do want to keep the integrity of the heart. So I think I'm just going to make them into like little brooches. What do you guys think? I think that's cute. I think that's cute. Okay. So I have the 50 and I have the other 50. Okay. And I have the 20. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much, Emma. Hi, Harley. Hi, everybody. How much are they? How much are what, Hopper? How much are what? How much are these? Or how much are these? Which ones? Because I'm turning these into little brooches. Or I could do like hair clips. Ooh, spicy. We could do some hair clips. I think I like that. I think I like some hair clips. So we can set all of that to the side. But let's get back to this. Hi, Hunter. Yes, I do remember you. Hi, what's up? Thank you so much, you guys. Okay, so from the extra resin we had left over from this project here, you guys, we have these cute little geode pieces. So I'm going to count how many we have. They are irregular. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 different ones. So I'm going to show you guys that. I love the color. Look at that. This doesn't have any overlay. This doesn't have any gloss. This is straight out of the silicone molds. Look at that shine, you guys. Look at that sheen. Okay. Check this one out. Love. Do we love this? Hi, Hunter. Shouts out to Hunter. You're going to change your profile picture. Shouts out to Hunter. Look at this one. Okay. You guys, this is so gorgeous. And what I'm thinking about doing with these, if I can kind of find the right formation of how I want to, you see that glitter that I threw in there? Nice glitter pop. Nice. Okay. I think this one is my favorite one. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Nice. Okay. I think I want to do some earrings. Oops. Oopsies. I made a poopsies. I think I'm going to do some earrings. And I have no idea what else yet, but I also feel like I want to add some on the canvas as well, if I can kind of figure out the formation of how I'm going to do that. If I can't figure it out, then I'll probably just do something cool. Whatever floats my boat. Hey, Taylor. Why are you sad, Taylor? Everybody, let's check on Taylor. Ask Taylor what's wrong while I try to figure out how to do this, how to set this up, or if I'm even going to put these thingamabobs, thingamajigs, these geode pieces on the, hi, Susan, on the canvas. So let's try to check it out here. And again, there's no right or wrong answer. I'm sorry about that, Taylor. It should get better soon. What are we doing? You look really pretty. Thank you, Athena. Right now, I just, I popped out some geomode pieces that I made on live the other day. I'm an epoxy resin. Well, I'm a craftsman, but I love the mediums epoxy resin, and I just started to get into clay. But to get back to my roots, I decided to epoxy resin some mini canvases with some copper chips, and I had some leftover resin, so I just filled this silicone molds. Got these beautiful pieces here, these beautiful charms. I have 10 of these, and I'm going to decide on whether or not I'm going to place them, each of them, on here, or if I'm gonna make like little things out of them, like maybe say some earrings or a brooch or a keychain or something. I'm not sure. Okay. I can't look for a new boyfriend for you, darling. I don't even have one myself. Yes, I do remember you from last night. I don't even have one myself, darling. But hopefully, whenever, hold on, I'm trying to see how I'm gonna fit this. Sorry. If I'm even gonna do that. I think it looks convoluted. It looks really ugly. But I am gonna set this here for center stage for your viewing pleasure. There you go. There you go, babe. There you go, babe. There you go, babe. Hold on. Maybe like this on this side. Just so you guys can look at something gorgeous. Like me. Yeah. All right, so what else should we do? I knew that was gonna happen. I did. Keychains and brooches would look pretty, and depending on the weight, earrings. Yeah, for sure. For the earrings, it'll probably have to be like the smaller ones. Yeah. I can make them into dangle earrings. I can make them into flat back earrings. I'm going to show you guys all my tools. I can also make little necklaces. Again, I'm going to show you guys all of that in a second. I just want to set this up. There you go. Isn't that pretty? Oh, yeah. And remember, we have that little bit of clear left over. Excuse me. We had that little clear left over. Yeah, this is that. You can see all those bubbles in there, right? Yeah. Hi, Kenny. I love your shirt, too. Thank you. Thank you so much. And this is actually a dress, you guys, but thank you. This is a woven dress. I got this dress for $3.99. So, I don't know about y'all, but I love a good bargain sale. But no, seriously, it's just because I go directly to clearance. That's just me. Some might call me cheap. I would like to say I'm frugal. But don't get me wrong, like when it comes to buying, spending money on what I want, oh, I'm gonna spend some money now. Girl, that's so cheap. Yep, that's how much. Taylor, how many relationships are you in? Yeah, I went to my girlfriend's house, got to kiss my girl. Taylor, Jesus, how many? Yeah, you're right, Hopper. Hey, Kenna. Deja, hi. Okay. All right, y'all. So you see the things, okay? And for those of you that are new in the room, I've made these pieces as well that I can turn into hair clips or brooches. I'm not going to penetrate. I'm not going to screw a hole into the heart just because I want to keep the integrity of the shape. Yeah. So we'll do something with these later on. I'll figure it out. But yeah, so here are my tools. As you can see, I've been in business for quite a while. And I've never even used these because I am the type of person, I don't consider myself a hoarder. I like to consider myself very resourceful, okay? So I have a bit of a thing where I like to buy in bulk, if you will. And yeah, I just had so many of these little eye pins, screws, and all of that good fancy stuff there, jump rings and all that stuff there, that I just have never even touched this container. But I figured for viewing purposes, let's go ahead and open my tools or my jump rings. But let's first decide what we're going to create. But just wanted to show you guys, those are my jump rings. Over here, I have these long hook rings. Okay. I have these gold hook if I want the earring to hang. I have golds. Okay. Like that. If I want, and this is white silver, that might sound weird, but it's like obviously very much lighter than regular silver. Okay. And I have some flat backs in here. Thank you, McKinley. Hi, Jazzy. Yes, I do. Okay. And then for those flat backs, I have the piece. I have these, and I also have the plastic ones, plastic backings. Ooh, this just broke off. Awesome. That makes me look really good. There we go. There we go. Okay. And what else? I think I'm missing. And these are for the these are my pins. Okay. These are my screws. I have copper, I have bronze, I have gold. I ran out of all the silver. I mean, you can see how old this is, you guys. I've been in business for a while. Even when I'm off, I'm on. Okay, I've been out of commission for a while, but I'm always studying. I'm always strengthening my craft. Yes, I do remember you. Hi, how are you? Taylor don't want to tell y'all how many people she in relationship with. Okay, you see what I mean by white silver and then classic regular silver? Yeah, these are a darker tone. Okay, and then like for the flat backs, I had the silver backings, and then again, I have the plastic backings. Okay, I've never used these before, so I'm excited to try to see what these are talking about here. I have some, let me just show you. And I'm not going to open the other pack. It's the same thing. But I'm really excited to see about these. So these go in as a regular stud, right? Regular stud. And then with this here, you can add whatever. So like, just imagine, right? Right? No? So that's that. And then in this nifty difty pouch here, can anyone comment in the comment section below? Hi, everybody. Okay, hold on a second. Free mystery giveaway. Okay, so I'm gonna be making something, and whatever I make, give me a second, you guys. Hold on a second. Okay, let's rock and roll. Let's see if y'all can do it. Okay, so I'm thinking for the free mystery giveaway, I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna get it to someone. I would need you all to like email me. I'm gonna figure out all the quirks, but I would like to create something on live for you guys and give it away. I think that'll be cool. I think that'll be a little piece of Iniki from me to you, right? And you can see that it'll be handmade, like no funny business. And you can also see like if there are any defects. I'm not a robot. I'm a human. And I make mistakes. I try not to, but yeah. But yeah, all jokes aside, I would like you guys to engage with me and tell me what is. And I'm sitting here chip-chatting away. I need to grab my other pliers. What's in this pouch? Can you tell me what's in this pouch? Okay, I'll spoil it. She's not here, Susan. My hand drill. Oh, look, check this out. Here go the... You see how God works? Thank you, big dog. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna try to... Can I try to do it like that? How did I used to do it before? Oh, I remember now. I used to have to sit there and hold it. I remember now. Hey, boy, when I say I used to come from the struggles of trying to like create what I see in my brain, and I used to have to take odd stuff and like, okay, how can I make this into what I see? Boy, oh boy. I remember I had a large order for some hair clips. The girl ordered 20 hair clips, right? And I had to sit there and hold each and every one. And that was back when I had that UV resin on deck. That UV resin, I used to have it on deck. And I used to have like 2 or 3 UV heat lamps. And I'm talking about every time I got a new heat lamp and I would go back on Amazon or whatever. Oh, I need another one. I'm like higher wattage, more. Boy, oh boy, I used to sit there and hold. I'm talking about 20 hair clips. That means I have to create each and every individual charm because she was going for like a Kuwait theme. So he was like you know that Kuwait look, right? Man, oh man. That order went crazy. That client was crazy. You live and you learn, right? So ever since then, I've just decided to work smarter, not harder. And I saw this and I see this and I'm just like, wow, humble beginnings. Because I used to take a clip that was supposed to be like this and turn it upside down just to try to adhere it to the back like this, because I really wanted to bring this vision that I saw in my head to life. Like, if that's not determination, I don't know what is. Yes, I make hair clips. Thank you so much, Kristen. Okay, you guys. So, I make hair clips, I make earrings, I make magnets, I make keychains. Speaking of which, thank you guys for asking. If you all remember, during the live, I was glazing when we were doing this. I was glazing my keychain, or doming the keychain rather, glazing, doming, whatever you want to call it. So let me go ahead and show you guys that. Excuse me. Because if you remember, I said I was really bad, extremely bad with keeping up with my keys. So, drum roll, please. Thank you. Oh, I caught it. And again, this keychain, look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that shine. Look at that glistening, glistening, glistening of the glitter. Look upon that. Yes, I can make you a keychain, you guys. If you're interested in having me make you all a keychain, or if you're interested in a commissioned piece from me, you guys can check and relate to the information in my bio description box. Not below the camera, not below the video, but check my about me on my channel, my main page, and you can get all the information there. So yeah, that's that. Okay. And again, this was inspired by the Daddy Doesn't Care song from Austin Powers. My dad does love me. My biological father and my heavenly father both love me dearly. So this is not related to me. I just thought the song was funny. And I really wanted to try out the beads. So yeah, that was my first time doing the beads, these colored beads, which is not a big deal. Like, it's just beads. But for all of the materials that I have, these particular ones were colored. So I'm like, let me try colored beads with colored glitter in the background. And look at that. And you know what, you guys? This glitter that's in here, that chunky glitter, this is the same glitter that's in here. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I actually made this keychain here in 2 layers. As you can see, there are 2 layers. I did my glitter base first. And, well, excuse me, there are 3 layers. I did the lettering, and then I did the glitter base, and then I did the black base so that glitter could really pop. And this is from yesterday. This glitter is also in here. Nice. You see that? That's nice. That's so nice. Yes, yes, yes. So yes, let me see. It looks so freaking fire. Don't stop what you're doing. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys are awesome. The color blue. Okay, you guys can definitely, how can you get one? Make sure you guys, again, relate to the email. The next time, I'm glad you asked, because that's a really great. Huh. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and let me write for you guys. I just got a really cool idea. I'm going to write my email down if you would like to email me. Matter of fact, I shouldn't even have to write it down. If you're really interested, you guys, in wanting to get a commissioned piece by me, please go to my main page on my channel on YouTube and relate to the information that's listed in the About Me section. Thank you. All right, so let me go ahead and move forward before I get really distracted, because as you guys know that are not new here, I talk a lot and I go on a lot of tangents, but I'm trying to stay focused. And I have mini magnets. Oh, see what I mean? See what I mean? But I'm going to use, I have 2 hand drills. Oh, wow. Wow. I have 3 hand drills. Here's drill number 1, drill number 2. Yes, they are the same, but I just told you, I stockpile. And drill number 3, you can see she's pretty beat up. I've had this since 2019. We're in 2025. So you guys can see that I've been putting in the work. Like, proof is in the pudding. And for some odd reason, yes, I have 2 brand new hand drills. I just still use this one. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Okay. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, sorry. Sorry about that. Okay, and let me grab my other pliers. So these are my flat nose pliers. Okay, and again, as you can see, this has been put to work. When I first got these were silver. When I first got these were silver. And I've had these since 2019. as well. Okay, so hold on. And I don't know why I won't buy a new plier set, like jeweler maker set. I keep telling myself that I am, and it's like, okay, but when are you? And it's like, I don't know, soon, maybe. I guess. I hope. Okay. So both of these are the same. Flat nose, and then this is my round nose pliers. And I've had all three of these since 2019. And I also have a mini one, and that's in there hiding somewhere. I don't really know. So, okay. Oh, and one more thing I have to show you all. Excuse me. My necklace strands. When I tell y'all I do it all, I try to. I'm not a Jane of all trades. I'm a Jane of all trades, but I'm a master at none. Because I like to leave room for improvement always. Okay, what y'all saying? What y'all saying? You're so pretty. Thank you. Do we have to pay for it or it's free? Well, there is one giveaway. Yes, because my first goal was met. So that one is free. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to pick a person. Right? I might just pick a person randomly for my subscriber list. And if you contact me directly outside of whatever I'm doing on live, then yes, that is, that would have to be for purchase, correct? Okay, so these are the strands that I can make like necklaces with. I have black and they're really sturdy. I have black, I have pink, I have white, I have blue, I have red, I have cream. Yes, cream. Purple, dark blue, light blue. I have yellow. I have orange. Again, you guys, really sturdy. You know? I always have like tons and tons of ideas, but sometimes I just get discouraged. Like, I'm not gonna lie about it. Sometimes I do get discouraged. Sometimes I feel like, why keep going? It's, no one cares. But then I had to realize, I don't care if no one cares. I care. And as long as I care and as long as I put my best foot forward and as long as I know that I'm not hurting anybody, I'm not stealing from anybody, I'm not lying to anybody, I'm not robbing, I'm not scamming, I'm not doing any of that stuff, I'm just being me and I'm just using what I have and trying to make something of it, then I'm not going to feel ashamed for what I love. I'm not a gamer. I love board games, I don't really play cards much, but I do know how to play some spades. Okay? Joker, doker, deuce, deuce. I don't really like ace pie. You know what I'm saying? But I do know how to play spades. Joker, joker, deuce, deuce. That way. Okay? That's the way I prefer to play spades. But I'm not a betting girl. I don't gamble. I don't buy scratch offs. I bought a scratch off before in life. Yes, once or twice here or there. Once for myself, or maybe I remember buying some for my ex or whatever, for like whenever I make his birthday gift basket or what have you, because I go crazy with the gift baskets. You see what I mean with the tangents? But yeah, so I'm not like a betting woman or anything. Like, I don't buy scratch offs, or I don't play die, or I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have that gamble itch. I don't play the slot machines or anything like that. I just craft. I craft, make up quirky songs, try to be a good mom to my kids, you know what I'm saying? And when I need a break, it's like, hey, come and get your baby. But outside of that, I just try my best. I just try my best, man. I just try my best. I try to operate out of love. I do have a temper. I'm a real person. I do have a temper. I'm a pretty face, but this pretty face needs a lot of work. And I'm talking about just emotionally, spiritually. So, which is why I feel like as long as I stay close to God and give him what I have with good measure and good intention, then I know he'll take care of me. I know he'll take care of me. I'm not sleeping outside anymore. I'm not worrying about food anymore. I'm not worrying about where I'm going to sleep anymore. I'm not worrying about when I'm going to take a shower next. I'm not worrying about, I'm not worrying about the minuscule things. And I'm not saying they're minuscule. I'm not saying they're small, because I was once homeless. You get what I'm saying? I've only been stable for 12 months. Technically 13. You get what I'm saying? The point of what I'm saying is I've been there. So because I've been there, I cannot be the person to say I'm better than. because at any given moment, go right back. But I know that as long as I take what I have, my abilities, my God-given abilities, skills, and trust that he'll take care of me, then I know I should be okay. And I just want to be able, God is very good. Yes, thank you, Shelby. God is very good. Thank you, Justin. Do you make bracelets and necklaces? I do make bracelets and necklaces, yes. So as long as I know I stay focused, and that's really all it's about, is staying focused and turning up. Ooh. My alarm is going to go off. And it's going to kick out the sound. Dang. Hot dang. That just bummed me out. But the show must go on. If my sound gets kicked out at exactly 4:45, or is it 5:45? At 5:45, 4:45 or 5:45. If my sound kicks out, it's because my alarm went off. Because I was gonna come on live for you guys around 6. That's your Nana. Your name is Emery. Hey, Emery. Yeah, sorry, Emery. I'm not ending the live or just cutting off my sound or anything like that. I'm gonna just have to like switch over or just end it and then start it. So it's not like I'm gonna be totally gone. It's just my alarm is gonna kick the sound out. The Almighty God, the one and only. That is absolutely right, Shelby. Okay. Can you make me a bracelet and a necklace color blue, please? Estella, can you email me, please, young lady? Can you please email me, darling? Hi. Say ooh-woo. What is ooh-woo? I don't know how to. You don't know? How old are you, Estella? Oh my gosh. Necklace and bracelet blue. She says I don't know how to. I'm 9. I would love to make you a bracelet and a necklace, darling, in blue. Absolutely. So if you can do me a favor, ask your mom or your dad or your grandma, ask a parent, ask an adult to help you email your YouTuber so that you can get a free mystery item. And if they need to speak with me, just give them the phone so I can see a parent. But if I would be honored to make you something, sweetheart. Absolutely. Hi, Ella. You're 13. I'm 10. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday, Linda. Hi, Malik. Okay, you guys. So let's get started. What do I want to do with these? For this one, this is a regular clear. This one, I'm kind of thinking, well, I don't know. What do you guys think we should do with the clear one? I'll set that to the side. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's set this to the side. 9, 10 pieces. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with these 2 first, just because they seem a bit more matchy. Yes, the color pattern is quite different, and they're not exactly the same. They are irregular, but because of the color scheme, I think I'm gonna go with these 2. And I think I really want to try out the ball stud that I was showing you all. And it's gonna be, I promise you guys, it's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna be boring. It might be to you, but I love it. It's gonna be so fun. Okay. And I'm going to do silver. Just because I just think that'll match more better. What do you guys think? As opposed to the gold. So I'll take 2 out here. And the back itself, let's attach the backing to it. That's 1. Okay, this is 2. Okay, now I'm gonna decide which end I'd like to screw on. Hi, I love cheese. Give me a second. I'm still deciding on how I'd like it to look. Okay, I've decided. This is gonna be the left. This is gonna be the right. Okay, now I'm gonna decide to, just give me a second. And you're gonna hear a weird squeak like a mouse. If it annoys you, I would suggest you turn your volume down. Gotta hold it really still. It's all in the fingers. Blow that resin dust. Nice hole. Really nice drilled hole in that piece there. Okay, now I'm gonna take my flat nose plier. I'm gonna select from my array of pins. Again, I'm out of the silver. Hot diggity dog. It's not gonna really look swell. Ooh. Hold on a second. I have these. Totally forgot about these. And I just need to test to see if which screw to use. Okay. Okay, that seems to be too big. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. Y'all, when I tell you I ran through these little pins here, again, I've been doing this since 2019, right before COVID. That's perfect. Oh, I almost forgot. Another thing that I like to do to just make sure my screw stays securely put is I like to put a dab of glue on there. And I like to use sometimes the JB Weld, but I didn't mix any. So I'm just going to go ahead and use some Gorilla Glue because, you know, y'all know that dries fast. So let me get my Gorilla Glue. Okay, I got my Gorilla Glue. Okay, I'm going to unscrew that. Okay, see you later. Stick that in there like that. That's how I do that. I'll stick that in there nice so it can get all saturated. There you go. See? Take my eye pin. my plier. And I just begin to screw it down. And you have to be gentle and careful just to ensure that it doesn't crack or break off, because I've ruined a lot of pieces before, doing them too tight or not screwing deep enough, and I'm twisting, and then the top of the hook pops. Is yeah. Okay, so give me a second. I'm gonna try to see how it's supposed to. Bye bye, baby, bye bye. You know I love you, and that's no lie. But if I don't know anything I want, he can buy. Okay. Why, baby? Why, baby? Why? Why you take your sunshine away? All right. Remember, we're making our indentation in the center. It's all in the fingers, right? Blow that resin dust. Okay. Take our next pin. I'm just making sure it's the same, because they are different colors. Different hues, I should say. And it's like, Lord, sometimes I wish I wasn't so anal when it comes to detail. It's the same. I might as well just use that. But I can't help it. I can't help it. Okay, let's get our glue. This time I'm not gonna hold it by hand. I'm just gonna straight use like that. I just want to see some glue come on it. You know what I'm saying? This is almost finished. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I guarantee you it is. It's good. Looks like I'm due for some new supplies, but I don't complain. I just use what I have. Now I just continue to screw down. Make sure my screw is centered, and make sure my screw is upright. Make sure it's straight. Make sure it's not crooked. Trust me, I've done all of what I just mentioned. I've made all type of mistakes in this with this craft. But that's the beautiful part about, again, in my opinion, art, about creating. You get to make your mistakes. You get to learn what to do, what not to do, how to do it, how not to do it. Okay? I'm not going to get excessive with the screw, and I don't want it to break off, because then that'll defeat the whole purpose. Okay? And now, there you have it. They're screwed in. Okay. And now it's time to attach. So we're going to set this to the side. We're finished with this. And we're going to select from these jump rings here. I'd like to stay within this color scheme. So I'm going to try my best to try, and I don't want a large jump ring. I want a mini jump ring because the hoop on here is mini as well. So I found them. I'm going to use these. I'm going to only take out 2. Okay. Now I'm going to use 2 pliers. I'm going to take 1 jump ring. Open it like that. That's the top. This is the bottom. My big fat sausage fingers. If you see me biting my lip up, sorry, I can't help that. And this will happen often. So you just got to be patient. It's about the art of patience. Just keep trying. And I do it with a smile on my face because it's all fun and it's all for the love of the craft. You get what I'm saying? It's all for the love of it. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't be doing it. Okay. We got 1. Okay, we got the first piece on. Boy, oh boy, this is just building the anticipation. Like, what does it look like already? Okay, got the first piece on. Now we got the second piece. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We're done. I'm just going to use this clear back. Prefer to use the clear back. As you can see. There you have it. What do you think about that? Those are my earrings. Okay? That's how that looks. They're extremely lightweight. As you can see, it does not drag my ear down. Very lightweight. And all of the earring findings, all of them are hypoallergenic because, baby, I got eczema. Okay? And I don't be wanting to wear what I create, having a scratch on my ear. Oh, no. Hi, Josiah. If you first, you don't succeed. Hi, Sienna. Okay, let's move forward. So I'm going to go ahead and take out these. These are store-bought. Store-bought. Handmade. Store-bought. Handmade. I won't keep trying to run it back. I won't keep standing for it. Lack of respect. What be going through your mind? Staying out past 5. And you know you gonna get checked for it. Lack of respect. I need to see you now. Whoa, whoa. Lack of respect. You can't even figure yourself out. Ooh. When in doubt, you run. I know it better than anyone. What do you think about that, you guys? I do make earrings. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Let's see what everybody's saying over here. Nice. It's nice. Real nice. Real nice. The mistakes are one of a kind. My mom said no, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm a little bit sad, but it's okay. I'm okay about not having a bracelet necklace. Your mom said no. That's okay, darling. Your mom knows best. Durante. Hi, Durante. Gorgeous. Thank you. Hi, Batty. You still doing it?